When the world doubts, how to maintain your spiritual resilience. Have you ever felt like a peaceful island in an ocean of chaos? Like you're moving in slow motion while the world rushes past at lightning speed? If you've ever questioned whether there's something wrong with you for choosing a more spiritual path, this video is for you. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle. Everyone's in a rush to achieve success, to earn more money, to get ahead. And if you're someone who values spirituality and personal growth, you might find yourself feeling like you're moving in the opposite direction. You might feel like you're being pulled under by the currents of consumerism and materialism, and struggling to stay afloat. But what if you didn't have to struggle? What if you could find a way to thrive in the midst of chaos? What if you could cultivate a sense of inner peace that would serve you no matter what's going on in the world around you? You're not alone in feeling like this. Many people are struggling to find their place in the world, to balance their desire for spiritual growth with the demands of everyday life. But the truth is, there's no one-size-fits-all solution. What works for one person might not work for another. Perhaps you've tried different meditation techniques, only to find that they don't resonate with you. Maybe you've attended workshops and conferences, only to feel like you're still searching for answers. Or maybe you've simply felt like you're going against the grain, like you're the only one who's interested in mindfulness and self-awareness. If any of this sounds familiar, then keep watching. In this video, we'll explore some practical strategies for finding inner peace in a chaotic world. We'll look at how to cultivate a sense of calm and clarity, even when everything around you seems to be falling apart. And we'll discuss how to trust yourself and your inner guidance, even when the world is trying to tell you that you're wrong. So let's begin this journey together. Let's explore what it means to live a more spiritual life, and how to find inner peace in the midst of chaos. In today's world of constant notifications, 24/7 news cycles, and the relentless pressure to hustle, maintaining your spiritual center can feel like swimming against the tide. You're not alone in this struggle. As someone who's walked this path, I understand the unique challenges of being a spiritually minded person in a materially driven world. The modern world throws endless distractions our way, from social media to the constant demand for productivity. But here's the thing, your spiritual journey isn't just a hobby or a lifestyle choice. It's the very essence of who you are. And when beliefs are challenged, it can be even more difficult to stay grounded. In a world where it's easy to get caught up in the rat race, it's essential to remember that spiritual growth is a lifelong journey. It takes patience, self-awareness, and a willingness to confront the challenges that come your way. By embracing this journey and staying true to your inner self, you'll find that inner peace becomes a reality. But what does this mean exactly? For some, it means setting aside dedicated time each day for meditation and reflection. For others, it may involve exploring different spiritual practices, such as yoga or nature connection. Whatever your path, the key is to create a sense of balance and harmony in your life. One crucial aspect of maintaining inner peace is learning to let go of things that no longer serve you. This can be challenging, especially when you're surrounded by the constant stimuli of modern life. However, the more you learn to release the things that distract you from your true purpose, the more you'll be able to tap into your inner self. In today's fast-paced world, it's all too easy to get caught up in the external validation of others. We're constantly bombarded with images of perfection on social media, and it can be tempting to measure our own worth based on our likes and followers. But true inner peace comes from within. By focusing on your own growth and self-awareness, you'll find that you're much less concerned with what others think of you. Remember, your spiritual journey is yours alone. Don't compare yourself to others or try to fit into someone else's mold. Instead, embrace your unique path and celebrate the diversity of experiences that make you, you. By doing so, you'll not only find inner peace, but you'll also find a sense of purpose and direction that will guide you through even the most turbulent times. When you're on a path of inner growth and spiritual alignment, it can be challenging to navigate the world around you. Everywhere you look, people seem to be chasing after more external validation, more material possessions, and more superficial connection. But for you, the pursuits and passions that bring true fulfillment and happiness often feel elusive or ignored. It's common to feel like an outsider or a misfit because your core values and priorities aren't aligned with the status quo. You might experience discomfort or even judgment from those who don't understand or condone your choices. But here's the crucial thing to remember. Your path doesn't need external validation to be valid. What matters most is that you're following your heart, staying true to yourself, and making progress on your spiritual journey. Imagine standing at the edge of a forest, surrounded by towering trees and winding streams. If you're not part of the crowd that's following the well-trodden path, it can be hard to convince others of the value and beauty of your choices. The blank stares or polite nods can be discouraging, especially when you're struggling to find like-minded individuals who share your vision. But consider this. The most profound connections and relationships in life often form not through external validation, but through shared passions and inner understanding. When you're connected to your own beliefs and principles, you're more likely to attract others who resonate on the same frequency. This sense of belonging doesn't require external validation. It's a deep-seated feeling that arises from your commitment to your values and your spiritual growth. The trick is to learn to tune in to your own inner guidance and support, rather than relying on external markers of success or approval. This is where spiritual practices like meditation, journaling, and spending time in nature come in handy. By tuning into your own heart and intuition, you can tap into a wellspring of wisdom, peace, and empowerment that will guide you through life's challenges. In the midst of this chaotic world, it's more crucial than ever to find inner peace and confidence in your own path. So whenever you're faced with judgment or criticism, take a step back, breathe, and remind yourself that you're walking a journey that's uniquely your own. Trust that your inner compass will guide you toward the truth, even when the world around you seems uncertain or dismissive. And rest assured that your commitment to your spiritual growth and inner alignment is the most valuable validation you could ever receive. By embracing this approach, you can break free from the need for external validation and bask in the radiance of your own authentic self. Remember, the validation and love you seek are within you all along, and connecting to that inner source will forever change the way you navigate the world. This is where the beauty of solitude comes in. Instead of seeing your spiritual solitude as isolation, recognize it as sacred space for divine connection. When you spend time in meditation, prayer, or simply being present with your inner wisdom, you're not alone. You're actually tapping into the most profound relationship possible. Think of solitude as your spiritual superpower. It's in these quiet moments that you can hear the whispers of your soul, feel the presence of the divine, and find the validation that no external source can provide. As you deepen your relationship with yourself, you'll begin to see that your inner world is a vast, uncharted landscape waiting to be explored. It's a place where you can retreat from the external world's noise and chaos, and find the peace and clarity that you've been searching for. In this sacred space, you'll discover that your true strength lies not in your external circumstances, but in your ability to connect with your inner self. You'll learn to trust your intuition, listen to your inner voice, and make decisions that align with your deepest values and desires. So, the next time you feel the urge to escape into the external world, remember that true freedom lies within. Your spiritual solitude is a powerful tool that can help you navigate even the most challenging times with grace and inner peace. As you continue on this journey of self-discovery, remember that you're not alone. You're part of a larger community of seekers who are also on the path to finding inner peace and connection with the divine. Reach out to others who share your values and passions, and together, you can create a supportive network that will help you stay grounded and focused on your goals. By embracing your spiritual solitude and connecting with your inner self, you'll discover a sense of purpose and meaning that's not dependent on external circumstances. You'll learn to live in the present moment, free from the burdens of the past and the anxieties of the future. In the end, finding inner peace in a chaotic world is not about avoiding challenges, but about learning to face them with courage, confidence, and inner strength. It's about embracing your spiritual solitude as a source of power and connection, and using it to navigate the twists and turns of life with clarity and purpose. In a world obsessed with instant results, your spiritual path teaches you the value of process. While society measures success in numbers and achievements, true spiritual growth often happens in invisible ways. You're not just working toward goals, you're evolving as a being of light and consciousness. Remember, the material world values the destination, but the spiritual path honors the journey. Every challenge, every moment of doubt, every peaceful revelation, these are all sacred parts of your evolution. As you navigate life's ups and downs, resilience and patience become essential tools on your path to inner peace. When your beliefs are challenged, it's natural to feel uncertain or even anxious. But instead of allowing fear to take hold, try to approach these moments with an open heart and mind. Curiosity and a willingness to learn can help you reframe difficult experiences as opportunities for growth. Every obstacle, every setback, and every painful emotion represents a chance to confront and transcend your limitations. By doing so, you'll develop a deeper understanding of yourself and the world around you. As you cultivate this self-awareness, you'll become more capable of emotional regulation, allowing you to stay calm in the face of adversity. Your spiritual path is unique to you, and its progression is not always linear. There will be times when you feel like you're taking 2 steps forward and 1 step back. However, don't be too hard on yourself. Self-compassion and forgiveness are essential qualities for any spiritual journey. Remember, the universe is constantly evolving, and you are a part of that evolution. As you grow and learn, your perspective on life will shift, and your connection to the world will deepen. By honoring the journey and embracing the unknown, you'll find inner peace in a chaotic world. In this age of constant connectivity, protecting your spiritual space isn't just important, it's essential. Think of your spiritual energy like a garden. Just as you wouldn't let everyone walk through your carefully tended garden, you need to be mindful of what energies you allow into your spiritual space. This means setting healthy boundaries with social media, news consumption, and even well-meaning people who might drain your energy. Create designated times for silence, meditation, and spiritual practice. Consider implementing a no-tech rule during these times, where you refrain from using electronic devices such as your phone, computer, or tablet. Designate a specific area of your home as a sacred space, free from distractions and clutter. This could be a corner in your bedroom, a cozy nook in your living room, or even a private outdoor space. Make sure this area is reserved for spiritual activities and avoid using it for other purposes. In this sacred space, cultivate a sense of calm and tranquility. Use calming scents such as incense, candles, or essential oils to create a soothing ambience. You can also incorporate soothing colors, textures, and artwork to create a peaceful atmosphere. Establishing a regular mindfulness routine can help you navigate challenging situations with greater ease and resilience. Set aside time each day for mindfulness practices such as meditation, deep breathing, or journaling. Start with short sessions, even just 5-10 minutes a day, and gradually increase the duration as you become more comfortable with the practice. Regular mindfulness practice can help you develop a greater sense of self-awareness, allowing you to recognize when you're feeling drained or overwhelmed. By taking proactive steps to recharge and center yourself, you can build greater resistance to external negativity and challenges to your spiritual well-being. Cultivating inner strength and resilience is essential for navigating a chaotic world. Develop self-compassion by speaking kindly to yourself and practicing forgiveness. Focus on building positive relationships with people who uplift and support you, rather than engaging with those who drain your energy. Remember, spiritual growth is a lifelong journey. It's okay to encounter setbacks and challenges along the way. What's essential is that you continue to nurture and prioritize your spiritual well-being, even in the face of adversity. By doing so, you'll be better equipped to find inner peace in a chaotic world, even when your beliefs are challenged. There's profound power in slowness. While the world pushes for faster and more, your spiritual path invites you to slow down and go deeper. This isn't laziness, it's wisdom. When you give yourself permission to move at a soul-aligned pace, you open yourself to deeper insights and more authentic growth. In today's fast-paced, ever-changing world, it's easy to feel like you're losing your footing. The constant noise, distractions, and chaos can make it feel like the world is conspiring against your inner peace. But the truth is, you have the power to create a sense of calm in the midst of the storm. Make time for daily reflection, whether it's through journaling, meditation, or simply sitting in silence. These moments of stillness are where your greatest spiritual insights will emerge. It's during these quiet moments that you can tune into your heart, listen to your intuition, and uncover the wisdom that's been guiding you all along. Remember, slowing down doesn't mean you're being less productive or achieving less. It means you're being more intentional and present. You're giving yourself the gift of space to reflect, recharge, and refocus. And when you do, you'll find that you're more creative, more resilient, and more at peace. As you cultivate the habit of daily reflection, pay attention to what shows up in your thoughts, feelings, and physical sensations. What are you grateful for? What's causing you stress or anxiety? What are your deepest desires and passions? These questions will guide you deeper into your own heart, where the truth about who you are and why you're here awaits. Living spiritually doesn't mean completely withdrawing from the material world. The real mastery comes in finding balance, being in the world, but not of it. You can participate in modern life while maintaining your spiritual center. This might mean bringing mindfulness to your work, practicing compassion in difficult situations, or finding ways to serve others through your spiritual gifts. Cultivating self-awareness is also a crucial aspect of maintaining a spiritual center in a chaotic world. Take time to reflect on your values, goals, and priorities, and make sure they align with your spiritual principles. In order to achieve balance, you may need to set boundaries and learn to say no to activities that drain your energy and compromise your spiritual center. Investing in relationships that nourish your soul and surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals can also help. Additionally, finding ways to prioritize self-care and self-compassion will enable you to navigate life's challenges with greater ease and resilience. When faced with challenging situations, remember that your spiritual center is not about being detached or indifferent. It's about being present and aware of the world around you. By staying grounded, you can respond with wisdom and compassion rather than reacting impulsively. This doesn't mean you'll never feel frustrated or upset, but with a strong spiritual foundation, you'll be better equipped to manage your emotions and respond in a way that honors your values and principles. The journey to finding inner peace in a chaotic world when your beliefs are challenged is not an easy one, but it's worth it. By embracing balance, cultivating self-awareness, setting boundaries, and prioritizing self-care, you can maintain a strong spiritual center even in the midst of turmoil. When life feels overwhelming, your spiritual practices become your sanctuary. They're not just coping mechanisms, they're reminders of your true nature. Whether it's taking 3 conscious breaths, saying a quick prayer, or stepping outside to feel the sun on your face, these practices can instantly reconnect you to your spiritual center. In a world that's increasingly chaotic, it's easy to feel lost and disconnected from what's truly important. But when you've invested time and energy into developing a spiritual practice, you have a powerful tool at your fingertips. One that can help you stay grounded, even when everything around you seems to be spinning out of control. One of the most beautiful things about spiritual practice is that it's not a one-size-fits-all approach. What works for someone else may not work for you, and that's perfectly okay. Spiritual practice is a highly personal and individualized journey, and what's most important is that you find what works for you. For some people, this might mean setting aside time each day to meditate. They might sit in silence, focusing on their breath, and letting go of all the distractions that clutter their minds. Others might find solace in prayer, speaking directly to a higher power and seeking guidance and support. And still, others might prefer to connect with nature, taking a walk in the woods, or simply sitting outside to feel the sun on their face. The key is to find what resonates with you, and to make it a consistent part of your daily routine. This doesn't have to be something grand or time-consuming. Even a few moments each day can make a huge difference. The point is to create a bridge between the world outside and the depths within, and to cultivate a sense of inner peace that stays with you, no matter what life brings. By doing so, you'll find that you're better equipped to handle the challenges that come your way, and to stay connected to your true nature, even in the midst of chaos. Your spiritual path isn't just about personal peace, it's about being a light in the world. Every time you choose love over fear, peace over chaos, or understanding over judgment, you're contributing to the elevation of global consciousness. Trust that by staying true to your spiritual path, you're doing important work for the collective. Your inner peace ripples out in ways you might never see. As the collective consciousness grows, so does the awareness of individual responsibility. This sense of responsibility encourages us to reflect on our actions and how they impact others. When faced with challenges that test our beliefs, it's essential to remember that emotional intelligence, self-awareness, and compassion are the keys to navigating them successfully. Embracing the unknown and being open-minded can lead to profound growth, not just personally, but also collectively. This alignment with the global vibration helps to raise the collective consciousness, creating a more harmonious world. Through this understanding, we begin to recognize the importance of resonance in our relationships with others. As we resonate at higher frequencies, our connections become more meaningful, and we start to see the interconnectedness of all things. In this delicate balance, every individual plays a vital role in maintaining the harmony of the collective. By staying true to your spiritual path, you contribute to the beauty and complexity of the world's tapestry. Your inner peace becomes a beacon of hope, inspiring others to embark on their own journeys of spiritual growth and self-discovery. As the world responds to the ever-present light within, the collective consciousness continues to evolve, and the world becomes a more loving, compassionate place. Remember, your spiritual journey isn't wrong just because it's different from the mainstream path. In fact, the world needs more people who are willing to prioritize inner growth and spiritual wisdom. We often feel the pressure to conform to societal expectations and norms, but it's essential to remember that true happiness and fulfillment come from within. In today's world, it's easy to get caught up in the chaos and lose sight of what's truly important. We're constantly bombarded with conflicting messages and opinions, making it difficult to know what's right for us. But it's during these times of uncertainty that we must dig deep within ourselves and connect with our inner selves. Your spiritual journey is a personal and unique experience that can't be compared to anyone else's. It's a path that's tailored to your specific needs, desires, and life lessons. Don't be afraid to explore different spiritual practices and traditions until you find what resonates with you. Whether it's meditation, yoga, or tarot reading, the key is to listen to your intuition and trust your instincts. I'd love to hear about your experiences navigating the spiritual path in today's world. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's create a community of support for each other. We can learn so much from one another's stories and life experiences. By sharing our struggles and successes, we can help others feel less alone on their own spiritual journey. If you're struggling with feeling like you're on the wrong path, I want you to know that you're not alone. We've all been there at some point or another. It's okay to feel lost and uncertain, but what's crucial is to remember that you always have a choice. You can choose to focus on the negativity and self-doubt, or you can choose to shift your perspective and focus on the positivity. Call to action. If this resonated with you, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more spiritual guidance and support. Hit that notification bell to stay connected with our growing spiritual community. Soft outro music. Remember, you're not alone on this journey. We're all in this together, and we're all on our own unique path. Don't be afraid to take risks and try new things. It's often in these moments of uncertainty that we discover our greatest strengths. Keep shining your light, and know that you have the power to create the life you desire. Your spiritual journey may be challenging at times, but it's also a journey of growth, healing, and transformation. Keep moving forward, and know that I'll be here cheering you on. Until next time, stay brave, stay curious, and stay aligned with your highest self.